Well, hello everyone, welcome back guys. Hope you all are doing well. This is Mohammad Badruddin back again with another lab number 13 from cross-site scripting vulnerability module. And today we are going to see DOM based XSS, but the type is stored. In the previous lab we see the reflected DOM based XSS. This time we see stored DOM based XSS, right? So the lab is saying this lab demonstrates a stored DOM vulnerability in the block comment functionality. To solve this lab, exploit this vulnerability to call the alert function. Fine, let's go and access the lab. Okay, so we have a lab here. As you can see in this lab, there is no search functionality, but this is a blog post. These all are the blog posts. Okay, so the lab also mentioned the vulnerability exists in the blog post comment section. So I'm going to view any post here. Okay, and before going to that, I just wanna turn on the burp proxy on my browser, so all the traffic go through burp suite. Okay, just refresh the page one more time so that all the requests loaded here. So you can see there are two GET requests. The first one is post ID is equal to 2, and in the second there is comments. Okay, but this one is the specific post we open, and this one is for the comments in that post. So if you scroll down, you can see the comment section. So you can see comments in the post ID is equal to 2, and if you see the response, you will find here the response is in the JSON format. Okay, so these all are the comments. So if I go back here, you can see the first one by Mike, and he's saying that I normally despite most things in life. So just matching whether this is the same thing or not. Okay, fine. So as you can see here, we can also leave a comment here. Okay, but before this I'm going to see if there is any script here in the page. So there are two ways: whether you put the script JavaScript functionality by writing that JavaScript in that particular page, or you can put all the JavaScripts in that application or some specific pages, some functionality. You can put the JavaScript in a specific file somewhere within the web directory. Okay, so here as you can see, you will find one JavaScript tag here, and it's pointing out the JS file lab header.js, but in rest of the sections you will not find any JavaScript here. Okay, so that means the developer could have a specific directory where they put the JavaScript for the pages or functionalities. Okay, so there is no JavaScript. That means we can see other paths to check out the JavaScript. Okay, so we can do it in two ways here. Just go to the network section, network tab here, and just refresh the page one more time so that all the files and resources are loaded here. You can see, so this JavaScript you already see in the page, but this one is interesting. So you can see here this java.js means JavaScript file, and the name is load comments with vulnerable escape HTML. Usually in real life scenarios, you will not find any JavaScript file named as this. Okay, but this is a way you can find all the JavaScripts and the images, whatever that page contains. So you just refresh and see the network tab, you will find it. The second way is if you are passing all the traffic through burp suite, you can see here you will not find here that JavaScript file. But if you go to the target, okay, so if you see the tree for the web directory, you can see here images, all the images you will find here. Okay, all the posts are here. There is another one like post, and the comments are here for the post ID too. There is one more directory named as resources. So if we explore this directory, we will find all the CSS and JavaScript files are here. So within the JavaScript directory, you can see we found this particular file where the JavaScript reside. So here you can see we have the request, but we do not have the response. So I can send this request to the repeater directly and just send this request one more time so that it can load the content of this file. Now you can see the contents are here loaded. Second portion here, you can see this is the file. Okay, once we click it, we have the request here with the headers. So if we go to response, you can see the content is here. If the content is not here, you can also refresh it. Okay, so you will find the content. So this is the first thing. Now the real thing here. So you can see the first function here is load comments. So this function is responsible for loading the comments in the particular post. Fine. What it's saying, it is same like what we have in the lab number 12, I think. So it's creating one XML HTTP request within XHR. It's using one method on ready state change, and this is equal to creating one another function, and this function, within this function there is a condition. If ready state is equal to 4 and the status code is 200, then it's saying load the comments in the JSON format. Okay, response text in the JSON JSON.parse means in the JSON format. So if we go back to the burp suite and go to the proxy, so you can see it is in the JSON format, all the comments. Fine, this is the first thing. Now second thing here, it is using the get method. Here in the function, you can see it's using the argument post comment path. So post comment path and windows.location.search, and it's sending this request. Now the important part is here. This function named as escape HTML, it is going to use HTML.replace function and replacing the angle brackets like less than and greater than. Okay, and instead of this sign, it is going to encode it in the HTML. Okay, replace it. Okay, so this is the replace function it's using. Now how this replace function is vulnerable, we need to find out that, because any angle bracket you put here, it is going to replace it with this. But is it true? We need to find out that. So I'm just going to refresh the lab so it does not expire. Okay, what I'm going to do, just to show you one thing, because maybe you don't have the huge experience in JavaScript, or maybe you are new in the JavaScript, and wherever you think the vulnerability may exist, but you do not exactly understand what's going on. So Google is your best friend, and just search about this. So I'm going to say replace function in JavaScript. Okay, so here we have, open the first link and the second link. Let's see. Now the note is here. If you replace a value, only the first instance will be replaced. To replace all instances, use regular expression with the G modifier set. Okay, this is very important. This is very important. So it's saying if you are using replace method, it is going to replace a value, only the first instance will be replaced. Let me show you here. What I'm saying if I write paragraph, okay, and close the paragraph. Okay, so it is going to just replace this one. Okay, it will not affect this, the second one. So let's see, I'm going to try to do it here, cybersec radar. Okay, let's see, I'm going to post a comment by posting this. So comment is this, sorry, copy, paste it here, name, let's say AAA, email aaa@bbb.ccc, and just post the comment. So you can see the comment is successfully submitted. Back to blog, because this is stored, so every time whenever any user come to this particular post and load this post, it is going to load all the comments, and our comment will be retrieved from a database somewhere, wherever these posts are saved. Fine. So as you can see here, what we write in the comment, we write this paragraph and ending this paragraph tag. But if we see the comment, you can see this one is replaced, so that's why we see it as it is. But the second one is not replaced, so the second one acts as a HTML tag, but the first one acts as a string, because it is replaced and it is not acting as a HTML tag. So how we can now exploit this vulnerability? We can put here anything, just single pair of angle brackets, and then I'm going to say let's say AAA here, so that we can identify image, then source is equal to X, and on error is equal to alert, and that's it. Now names, anything you want, email, anything you want here, comment it, post the comment, and back to the blog. You can see the lab is solved. Because our payload worked, but we did not see up to now the alert. So how we will see the alert? Because this is stored DOM based cross-site scripting, so our comment is saved somewhere, but once we load the same blog again, or comments are loaded, you can see that alert is called. And you can see here this first one is still acting as a string, because it is replaced by the replace function, only the first set of angle brackets. Okay, and rest of the image tag will work. So what we did here exactly, we try to do it like this, and we put here image source is equal to X, on error is equal to alert. Fine. So what happened up to here, because this is the first set of angle brackets, it is replaced by this replace function. Okay, and then this is not replaced, so this will act as the HTML tag, image tag, and this will be executed, sorry, on error. Yeah, so hope you understand that, and we solved the lab. I'm going to see you in the next lab. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video. Bye.